Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday, January 20th, and these are your bell ringer problems. Remember, we're doing 5 problems today, so we're doing problems number 6 through 10. All right, problem number 6 says determine the perimeter of the square. Determine the perimeter of the square. Great thing about a square is I know that all of the sides are the same in a square. So each one of these sides are 7 centimeters. So there's 2 ways that I can do this. Both are going to give me the same answer. I can do 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. Or I can just do 7 times 4. And both will give me the same answer of 28 centimeters. 28 centimeters, excuse me on that top one. All right, number 7. We need to take a look at 2 ninths plus 3 ninths. 2 ninths plus 3 ninths. And they took it easy here because we have a common denominator, so we just move that straight across into our answer. And then we do 2 plus 3, and we know that our final answer is going to be 5 ninths. Okay, number 8. Any 4-sided polygon is called and you should know this because this is what we just started talking about yesterday. They are called quadrilaterals. And you should even know how to spell them. Quadrilaterals. Alright, number 9. We need to put 3/15 into simplest form. Alright, so we're looking at 3. We're looking at 15, and we need to see what number can go into both 3 and 15, and I know that number is 3, so I'm going to divide both by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5, so 1/5 is our final answer and in simplest form. And then finally, number 10, we need to take a look at 547 divided by 25. All right. We've got 547 divided by 25. Now, I know that this is not going to come out even because my number does not end in a 0 or a 5, and all multiples of 5s end in 0 or 5. So we're just going to do a little work here and see what we can come up with. Alright, so 25 cannot go into 5. 5 is too small. Nothing times 5 equals nothing times 25 can get us to 5. Alright, now 25 times 2 gets us really close to 54 because 25 times 2 is 50. Subtract that out. Bring down my 4 because 54 minus 50 is going to leave us with 4. Bring down my 7. So I know I cannot do 25 times 2 because that got me 50. That's going to be too big. So I can do 25 times 1. 1 times 25 is 25. Subtract that out. 7 minus 5 is going to be 2. 4 minus 2 is going to be 2. Now I'm going to add a decimal because I'm at the end of my problem. I'm going to add a 0. And I'm going to see how many times 25 can go into 220. And I know that 25 goes into 100 4 times. So that means it goes into 208 times. And that's about as close as I'm going to get there. So I'm going to bring my decimal up into my answer. I'm going to do 8 times 25 and get 200. That's going to leave me with 20. I'm going to bring down another 0. And I know that 25 can go into 208 times as well. So that's going to leave us with 21 and 88 hundredths as our final answer. Because if I did 8 times 25, I'm going to get 200 down here. When I'm done, I'm done. I just didn't want to bleed into my my number 14 down there. All right, so that's our bell ringer problems for today. Now for our word problem. For our word problem today, we are looking at Mrs. Locke. Mrs. Locke is planning a 600-mile... Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Mrs. Locke is planning a 600-mile trip. Her car has an 18-gallon gas tank and gets 29 miles per gallon. Will 1 tank of gas be enough for the trip? Okay, so there's a couple things that we need to do here. We need to know that she's going on a 600-mile trip. I'm just going to put that up in the corner. I know that her gas tank, it's 18 gallons. And it gets 29 miles per gallon. If it gets 29 miles per gallon and it's 18 gallons, well, that means we're going to have to multiply 29 times 18 to see how many total miles she can get with those 18 gallons. So we're going to have to do 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 1 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cross out my 9, cross out my 7, add a place filler. 2 times 8 is 16. Put your 6 down, carry your 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Add it up. I've got 2, 12, 3, 4, 5. I get 522 miles with that. So, no, she does not have enough. No, she does not, because she did not meet the 600 miles that she was trying to meet. Okay? So she would only get 522 miles. She would have to fill up one more time. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, our hashtag for the day, pardon all that, is hashtag powder day, because we've got powdery snow falling all over the place. So hashtag powder day. All right, I'll talk to you later.